I don't know who I am anymore. So that always goes a very, very long way. Trust. Pat on my back. I'm like, I did that. Goodness, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Richa Anurag. Thank you so much for clicking. It's been a hot minute since I have posted on my channel, so I'm so excited. Next topic that I wanted to discuss with you guys was about the ultimate guide to actually loving yourself. We have this phrase always being said about loving yourself all the time, right? But no one really tells us actually how to do it. I've come up with like some solid ways to do it, and hopefully it can help anyone out there. So without further ado, oh my goodness, let's get right on into it. The first thing I have is that we are jumping way too many steps. In my eyes, I think the first step really is about getting to know yourself first. Many of us have potentially lost ourselves, and what I mean by that is we maybe have forgotten, some of the amazing things about ourselves, that we don't really know who we are and what we want. Maybe that's through comparison. Like when I was like in high school, I was like comparing myself left, right, and center to every single person that was coming around me. And it got to the point where I was focused so much about what other people are doing, and I lost all sense of what I wanted to do and what I have to offer to the world. Even just through trying to please others, you're trying to act like someone who you're not, ending up turning to this person that you're like, I don't know who I am anymore. So it really is honestly going to be first about really getting to know yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything about you, and learning then to love yourself. The way you can do it, honestly, is just creating a list of things that you're generally passionate about, your hobbies, and little things that just make you, things that you have done, things that just make you stand out. Maybe it's just a distinct feature about yourself. Just find those little things that you know are unique to you, and also things that you genuinely are passionate about. You just find what you like to do and what makes you. So the next thing I have is honestly find the top 3 traits that you really, really like about yourself. Like you are very, very confident about these 3 positive traits about you. One is that I honestly think I have a very, very great sense of humor. Look at life in a positive lens, and I have a great sense of humor. I'm able to make myself laugh sometimes when I'm just going through some embarrassing moments and when life is just getting rough. And I like making other people laugh. Other things too is honestly the fact that I'm very, very disciplined. I have a great work ethic in terms of being able to work out very early in the morning and being consistent with it, even on those days where I don't feel like it. That's like one example that I give myself a little pat on my back. I'm like, I did that. I think also like when you're really passionate about something, other people around you can get the gist that this girl really, really cares about this topic. So I think overall it really is about finding those things that really make you you and holding on to them when you are in those moments when you are not liking one thing about yourself. You're able to bounce back to those 3 things you really, really do like about yourself. And that way it's going to remind yourself and get you through those days where you may not be feeling the best about yourself, but you're able to look back and be like, wait, I am this, and this, So that always goes a very, very long way. Trust. All right, next thing I have when it comes to your insecurities, I have a whole video about why you may be insecure, so I would love for you to check that out if that's something you want to dive more into. But honestly, look at your insecurities as like your unique qualities when it comes to loving yourself. For me, one example is something that I'm a little bit insecure about is the fact that I'm very loud. Like I've always been told to, like quiet down, and it always just makes me feel like, damn, I'm really, really loud, you know what I mean? But I've learned to kind of like switch it into a positive and being like, wait, I know a lot of people who actually are a little bit more on the shy side, and they wish that they had some bass in their voice. And for me, I actually do got some bass in my voice. People hear me when I'm speaking, and it's not like I'm just shouting. Like when I talk, it actually makes some sense. And like we kind of always talk about on this channel, always turning a negative into a positive. It really, really is going to change your entire perspective, including the way that you look at yourself and the way that you love yourself. The whole concept really that I'm trying to get at right now is we always want what we can't have. You know what I mean? Some days I want to be like a bit more chill because I feel like I'm always like, in people's faces sometimes. But then I look at it on the other side and it's like, let's say I was more on the chill side and I wanted people to pay attention to me. I would want that. You know what I mean? You're never going to be satisfied, so you may as well just like who you are right now. Exactly. Very, very unique type of way of loving yourself is find like some celebrities or even like some public figures that kind of just match your personality, or even maybe when it comes to like your body type, finding celebrities that maybe even look like you. This really, really helped me a lot when I was kind of in that last stage of like really, really loving myself. I have a whole list of like people, like celebrities that really make me feel good about my personality, that make me feel confident. Like I'm inspired by their confidence, and also in terms of like my body type. So for example, when it comes to my body type, I really, really love Tate McRae. She's also just like, even for confidence too, like I feel like because I'm a dancer and seeing her grow up as a dancer, and now she's obviously a singer-songwriter as well. Also very, very toned, very muscular. And, you know, she's healthy, but also I know that she enjoys herself as well. I feel like seeing that really just makes me feel more confident in like my muscular physique. And then in terms of my confidence, I really, really get inspired by Dua Lipa. She seriously is one of the most confident women I've ever seen, as well as also she's just someone who I've seen as very, very kind and makes people feel seen and heard. And in terms of like being empathetic, I've always been seeing like, okay, yeah, like I think that that's really cool because she can do it and I can do it too. In terms of my personality, guys, I love Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer seriously is one of the most hilarious people, and she has such a beautiful, like almost like an old soul. And she's just hilarious, you know, and she has this very big personality that people love and admire so much. It's things like that, you know, that like you find yourself in these celebrities. And it's obviously not to like, you know, put celebrities on a pedestal, but because celebrities are so much like they may pop up a lot in our media, we consume a lot of media, you obviously want to make sure that, you know, you're feeling seen and heard in the media that you consume. So I think that's another cool way of, you know, being able to kind of like, you know, be like, hey, there are people that are like me in some kind. Other thing, honestly, I want to just quickly disclaim is that loving yourself is not going to be a linear path. There will be days, even for me, I feel like I'm very, very secure in who I am. And, you know, I'm confident in who I am, and I can say that I'm a beautiful, intelligent, smart woman, right? I know that there are days where I do not feel smart, I do not feel pretty, and I do not feel the best about myself. But then I'm able to bounce back and do those things that make me feel good, and also really just realizing that if I were to have the opposite traits of what I do have, would I still be satisfied? And usually the answer is no. Let's say I wake up one day and I'm a societal definition of beautiful, right? What's crazy is that I have met some beautiful, incredible, talented women, and even they are insecure and have their moments and have their days. So I think it's just realizing that like it's not gonna be perfect all the time. There's no such thing as like loving yourself 24/7. It really is just about, you know, doing the work every single day and being self-aware and realizing that this is not a permanent feeling. This is just in the moment. Everyone has their bad days, and the next day, and again, the whole motto of like, just be better than the person that you were yesterday. And that just means loving yourself a little bit more incrementally every single day. So there's that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really hope this gave like some actual guide in terms of how to actually love yourself. Make sure to like this video if you guys do like it. I actually really do take that into consideration about what videos you do like. And also subscribe for more. I know I'm so sorry for not posting consistently. I just want to make sure that I'm posting videos that I'm proud of and that hopefully will help you. Yes, and also make sure to please comment below or even let me know any types of videos that you guys want to see from me. I would love to explore more about what you guys want from me. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.